At this week's scout meeting, we were scheduled to have outdoor activities and playtime, basically. Outdoor games and fun and physical fitness sort of things. But we got rained out. So when Scoutmaster Russ brought his disc golf target, he brought it inside. And we're trying to get Jason to engage with it a little bit. He took some encouragement. You gonna try?
Right, should I just get it started? One of you guys, because we only have 2 people.
Okay, Jason. You saw what to do.
Okay, right on the call, I just need a flag holder.
You gonna grab it?
Because we only have 2 of us.
Thinking about it.
You pick up the disc? Eventually, we were able to get him to do a little bit of playing his way. Pretty standard thing for Jason if you try to get him to throw something. He'll prefer to take it and place it in the place where it goes instead of actually throwing it. He's a gentle kid.
Any other announcements? Okay. You want to do worship now or later? That's what I figured. But, okay. I think that's all. That's why we're building.
So it's raining outside. Those are kind of sad. So actually, let's do like 5
Don't
minutes
do
of
that.
control time, just to sort of
Silly
get
kid.
just ideas.
How many times I gotta tell you not to shake the...
So, well, I'm gonna give you guys until 6:50, and then we'll get started on the games and stuff. So, 5 minutes of control line, start getting the menu ideas for the camp out ready.
Dude, put it away. Okay, there you go.
Hey Jerry, what?
I said Jason.
Oh, Jason. Okay. You wanted to want to take this week off? Don't do a thing.
Okay, you gonna play now?
The thing is, I just pause it. You understand you can't pause it?
This is no, you do it.
And guess what? If you pause it, where would it be?
When you got that 5 out of 9. Guaranteed. What's funny? Go back on 3 weeks later. And guess what?
Can I?
Go to the exact same spot,
Pause.
exact same order,
Hey, buddy,
exact
I
same
gotta
time,
go.
exact same guard line, exact same down.
One thing I said I would do.
Jason, you're supposed to do it.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a look, see if we can text me. You text me.
It is 6:40.
And it took you how many minutes?
Look at this, Avi.
It took
it's 6:21.
30 minutes to get here.
Okay, look at this.
No, we took. Like 5 minutes.
Look at this. It's 6:21. I was gonna be able to. So I sent her a text. I'm gonna get out 5 minutes later. He sent me a text back that same day. I'm gonna return. All good. And guess what? I was right here at what?
No, baby.
Before 6:30.
And guess what? I responded.
Utah.
Same.
In the basket.
Yeah.
Toss it in. Come on, toss it in. There you go.
In that same minute, 6:28. You sent me that text. I said one and you responded. No, it was.
Toss it in, baby.
Yes, I.
Come on, one more time. You can toss it in for me. Come on.
So it wasn't even worth being late. So
In there, one more time. There you go. Can you toss it? In the basket.
He's so gentle. Can you throw it? Can you toss it?
making sure I'm
Yeah,
good.
you do it. Toss it.
Basket.
Stupid because
In the basket.
Toss it.
Can you toss it?
Yeah, we.
Can you toss it?
My brain.
this year, I think it started.
I used to have a week.
Getting excited. And literally, we're having like access. You know how it works.
Can you toss it in?
All the way up and then 10 to 1. And this year, they you and this person are going to compete to get this. Whoever
We had a week.
not know.
For the like brother and that's this week I can play on.
You know what's amazing?
I told my mom that too, and she's like, no, yes. And I said, no. Someone had to explain that to you. You're playing games, someone can explain how to play.
If they were,
And then the person that
We'll figure out what to do with it.
So what were the potatoes systems? The NES has.
No,
Yeah.
this switch is the best. Actually, wait, no.
Oh, and if you didn't already know, I don't care if I'm in any videos on YouTube.
I hope not, since you're already in one. You're in the first one.
How do you feel about the Steam Deck? 2.
Trash. Wait, 2, what? What?
just keep walking.
In fact, you're named in the first one.
It's, I mean, oh wait, yeah, we can. What we have all these
No, he's investigating.
They do come off.
This is something that Jason, I think, shares with a lot of autistic kids, that you show him how something comes apart and goes back together. He can fixate on doing and undoing something like that for a very long time.
So, since it is raining, why don't we all go in the gym?
Still messing with the net, huh? Do you want to go in the gym with the other boys? Or you want to keep playing with the disc golf target?
He's still trying to figure out the chains. He had to play with the chains. He liked the chains. Told you, he liked them chains.
Yeah. Get that taken. Yeah, it comes off.
Checking it all out. That's what you gotta get him outside. See what it misses him. Hit the net. From a distance. Oh, look at it. It stays there. It stays there. I'm still looking at that. Don't you dare touch that. That stays there. You don't get to use that. Where's our next photo on?
Not too long here. It is.
May. Should be able to
Can I go see what the other boys are doing?
Yeah, well,
They all went in the gym.
I don't seem to be getting very many emails again.
May 19.
Did I get taken off the list again?
You're attached to my master list anytime I send something out.
Yeah, but I'm not attached to your. Are you in senior patrol leaders list?
Troop web host, will they mail it that?
That's a good question. That'd be a Joel question if you're on the
I should be.
troop web host list.
I don't know, I looked at Joel.
Most of them send emails.
Take it out, Mike.
What you doing now, Jason?
Touch it.
Feeling the fringe on the rug. Oh, there we go.
Take it out.
Just looking at the, feeling the rug, touching the fringe. Run your fingers across it. Wondering why Dad's talking to you. Dad's filming me again. Jason's level of engagement can be a little inconsistent. And we've learned to live with that. It's something that goes all the way back to Cub Scouts. And it's a funny thing about Cub Scouts. The first Cub Master we ever spoke to about Jason possibly joining Scouts told us, once we told him about Jason's issues being nonverbal, he said that he didn't know how he would engage with a kid like Jason. So we didn't do Cub Scouts right away. Then we met a different Cub Master. We met Sean Pentland. And when we told him, well, we'd already talked to one Cub Master, and he said he didn't know how he would engage with a kid like Jason. Sean said, I have an autistic son too, and I'm doing the best I can. I'm working on it, and I'd love to have Jason come. So we brought Jason to his first Cub meeting, and we started working with him. And a lot of times he's on his own program, doing his own thing off to the side. But we just sort of ran with it.
What are you doing,
Did what we could.
you silly kid?
But what I want you to do is I want you to get these together tonight, and then we're gonna move over to the other thing because we need to do that tonight too.
And if we're all playing kickball in the gym and Jason decides to run laps through the middle of the game, we just be mindful and step around him and give him his space. And he's pretty good at giving people their own space too, generally. And we just keep going and keep enjoying being around each other. I feel like scout leaders do what they do because they love kids and they love helping them out. So they're always happy to spend a little time with Jason. Jason's a pretty lovable kid, so we never have a problem with finding somebody to spend a little time with him. He's a fun kid to hang out with, and they all enjoy him. With Jason's issues, we held him back in Cub Scouts for an extended period of time. We weren't sure if we'd ever have him go further and join Boy Scouts. We thought maybe we'd pull him out. But when we started taking him on campouts, he really blossomed. And even more than that, there were occasions when he really showed that he loved being part of the group. So that's when we decided that we'd go ahead and have him cross over to Boy Scouts. That hiking stick that you see in these pictures was made by the Cub Master who was in charge of his Cub Scout pack when he crossed over, Patrick Breeding. It's got braided paracord and 3D printed things that move around and have textures on it for him to feel. And it's a really neat thing that Patrick did for him. We really appreciate that.
No, we went to a pack already and they said they didn't have the ability to be able to handle special needs. And I thought, nah, that can't be possible. So we had Jason in the pack for several years. Even though he doesn't talk, he does better. He shows. All of us can run our mouth. Jason will actually show what a lot of the true scouting values are. And he's done it repetitively over the years. He's surprised me and his dad several occasions with how well he's actually getting the scouting and what we're doing. One was our mistake. Cub Country, everybody went up on stage to do a skit except Jason. He threw a fit. He wanted to be, his place was up on stage with the pack. And we learned from then different things. We got to keep our eyes open and listen to what other people's needs are and stop being concerned with our own.